excuses if any of these terminologies offend anybody. But let's say you you have different levels of anger. That's the magnetic part, what pulls people to you and from you. Someone kills your family member, rapes your girlfriend, does something phenomenally rude and mean like that. You're thinking horribly, sending off that vibe. The same kind of thing, you can get just as mad in a moment, sometimes, not just as mad, but furiously mad over someone taking their Pop-Tart or losing the remote control or talking when you were wanting to do something. And for moments, you give those vibrations of shaking your fists and moving and yelling and thinking vibrations. And in the inner spiritual and the outer windical, we move back and forth with magnetic pull and wind vibration from our speaking, and the echoing it goes out into the trees, and the echoing it comes back from the sway of space wave. I don't know how you call it, the sonic boom of our speaking and our voices. And when our voices are in harmony, we wave that out. Along with, we do it long enough, the wind will calm down and the wind will wave out. And our microwaves and our things, if they're only pumping out things that are harmonious, we can watch TV and we can do things the way we've been doing them, the way we always have. But we can change it to positive vibrational sounds that balance out our earth. Because if we have positive sounds and positive thoughts, our magnet and our balance will even out. And we will even out a spot in space, and all the other things in space will start magnetically evening out just a little bit more. Just a little bit, because we're just a little speck in the cosmos of the physical world. But why wouldn't we try to do that? Because we can stop any bad things from happening to us by settling down in that way. But not settling down like you can't go do anything. You can do the most amazing things. You can jump and fly when you're communicating with nature and asking. It's weird. You ask nature and it says, yeah, you could do that. Like right now, there's just about anything to do because we're so out of control and out of spin. People need to get harmonious on the mind first. The mind can't pull anything magnetically until people get in the right harmonious wave, because that's the communication wave we have, and it's just distorted. So through that communication wave of those fiber optic signals, our mind waves have been transformed into what our action waves allow us to do, and our action waves and movements cause the physical winds and movements and shiftings of all the things where we drive this way with this many cars and that way with 100,000 cars on the freeway during rush hour, and this way and that way and this way and that way, and the weight of the water and the weight of the fish, and it's all swimming around in water in a big ball that's moving in space waves. It's amazing and it's awesome, and we're doing it. So if we can learn to do it together and cooperate and really learn, instead of do seances and try to believe and believe all these different paths that we all went, and we get on the right mental focus. Mental focus actually calms the wind. Mental focus actually calms the seas. Mental focus actually calms everything because it calms the movements. And the movements you make are the reactions of the mental focus, the inward balance of what your mind is. The mind is the opposite of the wind because it causes the movements. And it has the meeting spot of you, and it has the what we see three levels of, and we've divided it into outwards, and what we feel 3 levels inwards is that we divided it with inwards. And we've done that with the chakra scales and the weeks and stuff like that by 7s. And as it moves out, we move into weeks, and then we move out into 30s and 31s and stuff like that because it moves out on the scale. And then we move out to 12s and 24s because it moves out that far on the scale. It's not really hard to understand when you made it up, when you remember doing it, because it's just a math problem. It was a huge math problem a long time ago from the inner being that is us talking right now. And you know that. So go do silly stuff or heal yourself and speak to the world. Actually learn how to speak to the sun, and it's not scary at all. Because all the things we've done and all the things we've made and all the things we've thought of, we have done. But we can prevent them from happening again by not thinking about them and doing them. So that's it. That's really the answer. That's it. Peace.